Hi everyone, my name is Raquel Gomez and this is my twin text assignment. And the two books that I have for this assignment is one of them is The 10-Mile Day and the Building of the Transcontinental Railroad by Marianne Fraser, and the second one is Locomotive by Brian Flocka. And these two books go over the Transcontinental Railroad and how the Pacific Railway Act was passed by President Lincoln in the 1800s, and how it brought so many people west and how so many people settled in California and Oregon, Arizona, and a lot of people came west because they were searching for gold. So each book addresses a few standards. The standards of 4.41 are addressed in each one, and also 4.43. But for 4.42 is addressed in the book Locomotive, because it kind of goes over more of the California Gold Rush and how it transformed the California economy and how the Transcontinental Railway went all the way through to California. I designed this lesson for 4th grade, and each book is very unique in its own way. The 10-Mile Day and the Building of the Transcontinental Railroad is a great book, and it has a lot of detail. The book lays out just how the final tracks were laid and how the telegraph was connected. The last 4 spikes were laid down to finish the Transcontinental Railroad, and it also goes over the challenges that the rail workers faced during these daunting tasks, the challenges of being attacked by Indians, the avalanches from the high mountains, the difficulties of the mountain ranges and floods, and how accomplished they felt when it was finished. Before even starting the project, they felt so overwhelmed and like they couldn't accomplish it. Like, how could a man accomplish such a daunting task? But they learned that they could, and that teaches kids a great lesson too. The book Locomotive is a little bit more engaging for students because it has really vibrant pictures, vibrant colors. It's a Caldecott Medal winner book, so it is just absolutely beautiful when you open it. And it, in the end pages of the book, has the actual map of the Transcontinental Railroad, and it explains a little bit about the Pacific Railway Act that was passed by President Lincoln, as I mentioned before. And this book follows the journey of a family across America in 1869. It just goes over how they started in the beginning and how they ended all the way in San Francisco, and how along the way there was just different things to see and unique cities, and how it was exciting to come to California, but yet at the same time it was scary leaving your life back home. And it also discusses how the Chinese laborers helped build the Transcontinental Railroad all the way down to the Union Pacific Railroad workers. How I would address this book in a classroom is, first I would introduce Locomotive because it's more engaging for students. And I kind of went back and forth with this, like, would I introduce the other one first, because the other one's a little bit more boring, but I feel like you need to hook the students in and then give them more information, as the other book does, The 10-Mile Day. So there's also a lot of English language arts, California state standards addressed in this book, especially in Locomotive, where there's a lot of literary references such as rhymes, repeated sounds, and there's a lot of onomatopoeia. So I would have students recreate a map, which goes over California State Standard 2.1. Then I would have them do a simple timeline of the Pacific Railway Act from the time it was passed to the time it was built and completed, which also addresses California State Standard 2.2. And then I would have them find literary language examples in the book, and we would discuss those elements of the literary language that addresses California State Standard 1.4. And then for the 10-Mile Day and the Building of the Transcontinental Railroad book, I would have them look at about 8 to 10 words in the book that they don't know the definitions to, and I would want them to read the sentence and try to find clues as to what that word would mean. And this demonstrates the California State Standard 1.2. And then after reading both books, I would ask students to explain a summary to each book to a partner, retelling the stories. And this covers California State Standard 1.1. And also, I would have them compare and contrast each book, which demonstrates California State Standard 2.1. So thank you. This is my twin text assignment, and I hope you just enjoyed the little summary I gave you about it. Thank you.